Yeah, that's kind of made me. I've been thinking a lot about this trip to Austria I'm taking, and just thinking about, I don't know.
The hills are alive.
I feel like that's gonna take.
The sound of music.
I'm very nice. I
might get my singing gig off of this too. Multiple streams of income.
I have this feeling it might actually pull the extrovert out of me because I'm going with my sister for the first half of it, and then the last half of it, I'm at a music festival, camping at a music festival for 4 days by myself.
See, to me, that takes a lot of and you've done that before. You've gone to music
I've never
festivals.
camped, but I've been by myself. Sure,
right. And
never been to a foreign. Well, yeah, I have.
I mean, I've gone places by myself, but I don't know that I've been to something that well attended and just been like, yeah, I'll just go for 4 days in a tent.
It's been a lifelong
dream
of mine.
You will meet some of the coolest people, and probably some weird ones too.
I'm sure there's a lot of overlap there.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'm sure I would be considered both to a lot of people.
Look at Pete Davidson.
Yeah. Meh.
Meh. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I don't know. Now I think having adventures, I mean, that's why I'm proud of my kids, because they do some of those things. And it's interesting because I don't know that I feel like we necessarily modeled that, and none of this in a negative manner, but we weren't off jet setting and, going places or doing separate things, but they are. It's pretty cool. I think it makes them healthier people and just a little, I don't know. They're very fortunate, and they know that they get to do. But they've also, my oldest, they've also worked to do these things too. Because I'm not working for them to do some of these things. I'm working for me to do those things. I don't know. It's exciting. I wish I could get my dad to go on a trip with me, though. Actually, I was talking to him just a couple of days ago because I'm going to Greece and Spain, and just opportunities that came up that I'm fortunate if I can say yes to. And I'm, now the more empty nest I am, I have that option. Mm-hmm. And it's really exciting. But then he thought back, when he went deeper, he's like, I've been thinking about it. And we really did do a lot of those things. And when they were first married, my dad spent, I think it was 3, maybe even more months in India. So he was a history major, and he taught for a while. And so he was really into archaeology.
Oh, yeah. Your folks are teachers, aren't they?
Yes. And so he went for something like that. I need to know more about it. There's very cool pictures. And anyway, I think sometimes we negate parts of our life because they're not so present. And so that's when you do need to spend time by yourself and take that deep dive and go, wait a minute. I did do that. I did accomplish that. That was a positive thing.
Self-reflection.
Yeah, it's good. So yeah, but I would like him to go, but when I was in Boston, he didn't make it up there. Although he did say he would drive the 12 hour, and I'm like, no. He can't get around Greensboro, North Carolina traffic, so I can't imagine if he'd been
Boston.
Holy cow! No, Dad, they're not telling you to go on around them. just so you know, that is not that signal. Actually, I don't know that I can't say that there were rude people on the roads, but I was always with my Uber driver, who was.
Yeah. That's an interesting experience, being in an Uber in a dense city like that, like Chicago. I got in an Uber. I was like, this guy knows how to drive.
Yeah. Well, and it's also when you go, if I lived here, I don't think I'd drive. Yeah. That's why my friends don't own a car. And what the hell? It's like my son in Boston, like they use their car like once a month, I think he said.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, everything's like, they live on campus, right?
Well, they're close to everything. I mean, yeah. I mean, if you lived in Europe, would you need a car, really?
They say you shouldn't, like, I was planning this trip and they say you shouldn't get a rental car.
God, no.
Because it's not, the cities aren't designed for cars, basically.
Well, when Alexander went to Columbia and not like the university, I was telling somebody that the other day and they're like, why would you be nervous about him going to Columbia?
Well, like, Pablo Escobar.
Yeah, I'm like, let me redefine where you were thinking he was going. They were like, oh, I'd be so proud. I'm like, I know. No, they did. They had a great trip, but he did say, like, they rented a car and went, I don't know where. I didn't ask details. He went and he came back and he was safe. But he was like, the driving was crazy. He goes, that was probably the most nervous he was.
Yeah, they don't have, like,
I don't think they have rules. I don't think they have rules.
It's all cobblestone.
It's kind of like going, and I've not gone to many places like that. Like, if I've gone to, like, areas around Cancun and Riviera Maya, like, we've gone to a resort. And then we might leave once to go to the airport.
Traveling. A seasoned traveler.
The transfer. And then that's when you look around and you're just like, how do you even know where you're going? Like, how do you know who's turning? Like, you don't. You just like gun it and go. So yeah. That's interesting.
I saw a map of
the map.
Like passenger trains in America, and it had like a couple lines, and then like passenger trains in Europe, and it's just like the entire continent is covered.
Well, see, that's what I think. If you've not had the opportunity to go, I think it's a shame we don't have enough opportunities for people to go to Europe, because it is, I mean, we think we're like this established country, like we're babies. And then just their mass transit, like you can, when I'm visiting my son over there, like, you know, you can go to like 3 or 4 different countries within a few days.
Yeah.
And like have a good experience and like actually see things, like not just like, oh, I'm there.
Mm-hmm.
Oop, yeah.
I'm in the 4 corners.
Exactly. I will say that when we were playing AAU basketball with my daughter, we went to, was it where you can just go over like the Ohio River and then you're in like, what is it, Indiana? Something. Yeah.
Know.
Oh no, we drove like an extra like 45, so we could say we were in like another state. And my girls were like, "Yep, there we are." And we drove by like the big Amazon thing, and we're like, "Oh, that's cool." This was many moons ago, but still, good memories. Good memories. So when I was in college, my college roommate, my brother was living in Cincinnati, and for fall break, we took my Pontiac 6000. 1985 Pontiac 6000 4-door sedan. And we wrote Cincinnati or bust on the back. And we stopped at every, like when we went across the state line and took our picture. Like we thought that was a big trip, which is hilarious now. Well, now Mary had studied abroad, so I guess not so much for her, but I guess maybe poor little me. You know, but now, like, you know, we've been to so many places. Like, it's kind of unbelievable. But yeah, at that time, and those are great memories, though. Like a good road trip's awesome, you know. But yeah, so we went up there, and we had a good time. That's the first time I think I went to it. It was my first experience at a dueling piano bar.
Those are so sick. Have you been to the one in Raleigh?
Yes.
It's awesome.
Where they like serve like Jell-O shots and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I love that place.
Yeah. In a syringe. I might have bought a few. Yeah. I recall being there.
For a moment.
Yes.